Hello, Jennifer. Welcome back. How are you doing?
Hello, Miss Christy. I'm doing alright.
I'm glad to hear that. I believe when you were last here, we were talking about the death of your mother and how it has been affecting you, not only emotionally, but educationally as well. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct. The death of my mother has been affecting me a lot lately.
I know that your main focus is to improve your grades, but I was wondering if you would like to learn more on how to cope with the death of your mother. That way, we can work on some coping mechanisms that will help you improve your grades.
Yes, I feel like I need to make sure I am emotionally stable before I try to improve my grades.
We might also consider doing some in-session activities, coping activities, in order to help you with your emotional side that took over when your mother passed away.
I will most definitely looking forward to that.
What do you think would be a good first step?
I believe breaking down our steps on how to accomplish the grieving process.
Yes, that's actually a really great start. So here is a task that I would like for you to do. Would you like to accomplish, let's say, one task or two tasks? It's okay if you just want to do one task. I know it can be difficult starting something new, some activities. So you let me know what you're comfortable with, okay?
I would like to say one task for now, please.
Okay, great. So here's the first task that I would like for you to do, and it's for you to write your mother's name on a sheet of paper, and for each letter in her name, I would like for you to describe her in your own words. It also doesn't have to be a word. It can be a phrase, a lyric, maybe a color, her favorite animal, her favorite flower. It doesn't have to be a word, but if you do choose to describe her with words, you may.
That was a great example.
So I'll give you an example. Let's say your mother's name is Gracie. The G would stand for gracious, R for respectful, A would be for amazing, C for courageous, I for intelligent, and E for energetic. That's what you would do, but instead of with the Gracie example, it would be the name of your mother. But like I said before, it doesn't have to be a word to describe her. It can be her favorite animal, her favorite flower, her a color that makes her stand out in a way to describe her. But if you choose to do her name, a word to describe her, that would be great.
Okay, I understand you now. I'll get to it.
Okay. So now that we got your task out of the way, what do you think would be our next step?
I believe our next step would be organizing a day and time where we can meet up.
Yes, it actually would be our next step. What do you think of meeting every Thursday for an hour and a half, if that's okay with you? Till the school year finishes, would you agree with this arrangement?
Most definitely. I think it's a great idea.
Great. So we will be meeting Thursdays from 1 to 2:30 p.m. because that's your time for electives. So that gave me permission from your instructor to take you out of the class, so it won't hurt your grades as well. We will be meeting here for our in-sessions to help you with the coping mechanisms. Do you have any questions or concerns regarding our meetings, our times, our days, you missing class?
No questions or concerns at the moment.
Alrighty, Jennifer, I will see you next Thursday.
Okay.
So we're going on to part 2. Hello, Jennifer. How did the assignment I gave you in our last session turn out?
Hello. Well, if I'm being honest, it took me a while to get started on my task, but I was able to complete it.
So I'm very glad that you did make the effort to complete the task that I gave you. But tell me, why was it so difficult for you to start? And I noticed that you did take a breath right now, and it's okay. Was it hard, like stressful?
It's been hard to not have my mom around. However, I love my mom and I miss her so much. And I didn't have the courage to start describing her.
Okay, that's understandable.
Then I was like, let me give it a try.
I'm glad that you gave it a try. I'm really proud that you did decide to start and complete this task I gave you. Also, this is a great way to measure the progress on how you're doing, because when you have a death in a family, you go through some coping like stages, and this is a great way, this activity is a great way to monitor how you're doing emotionally.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the task. How did it make you feel as you were completing it?
Well, as I was completing it, it made me feel nervous because I didn't want to cry and get emotional.
Why do you feel that you had to hold back on your emotions? There's no need to hold anything back.
Well, sometimes I feel like no one understands my pain or what I'm going through.
I know that a death of a parent can be very difficult, but that doesn't mean that your family or friends are not worried or aren't feeling the pain that you might be feeling. I know it can be challenging to place yourself in someone else's position or vice versa. The pain and the sadness and the anger and even the relief that that you feel when a parent dies, you might think that no one else can feel it, like you're the only one that's going through it. But sometimes just don't isolate yourself, because you go through it with your family, you go through it with your friends, you go through it with the people that are really close with you, and you guys support each other, you guys balance each other, and you need to understand that you're there to help one another and help improve one another, as a death of someone is not easy.
You're right, it's not easy, but being around with people that love and care about me or cared about my mom does help a lot.
So in this session, I'm glad that you were able to go over and accomplish the task and describe your mother with each letter of her name. This is a small task that will help you little by little better grieve with the death of your mother, while you improve your coping skills. That will help you improve your grades in the long run as well.
No.
Okay, so I'm glad that you took the time to be here. Thank you for coming every Thursday for 1.5 hour sessions, and this will help you tremendously.
See you, Miss Christine.
Alrighty, do you have any questions or concerns regarding our meetings or activities? Do you feel that this task helped you?
I feel like it did, but I have one question. Would it be nice, or would it be okay if I bring pictures of my mom to make a scrapbook of her?
Actually, that is a great idea. That can be our next task, bringing pictures, and we can start describing her or taking little flashbacks. I don't want to bombard you or overwhelm you with those memories, so pick, let's say, 3 for now, and we can go over that next Thursday. Would that be okay with you?
That'll be fine. Thank you.
Alrighty, I will see you, Jennifer, next Thursday.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.